Going on, guys? Newport City Nightmare back review once again, and we're doing a bit of a new one today. And my new mic is with me. You see, hold. Basically, we're going to do a review because remember we were doing reviews for quite a while on Raw and SmackDown. We're going to go back to that. It's going to go and instead of doing the live streams now, we're going to be just for pay-per-views and special events. I know I didn't do a live stream for Survivor Series. I was a bit drunk, so you know how it goes. So we're going to be doing Saturday night's main event. There's going to be a live stream coming up next Saturday, so that should be cool. But today we are going to look back at Raw from last night. We're not going to look at Survivor Series because I think there's too much in the way machine. I know it was only 3 days ago, but I'm going to give my thoughts quickly on that. I think the women's match. Problem is with the women's War Games match, Survivor Series, was probably that when you got a babyface having the advantage, I don't think it helps. So that's not great. But it was a decent match. You know, I've seen people like Solomon or JD saying it was the worst pay per view in years. Like I said, the women's match was okay. I thought the Cena and Dom match was pretty good. I thought it was entertaining. Very TNA, throw everything at the wall and see what sticks esque, but very TNA main event esque. But I liked it. The Nikki and Steph match was just there, wasn't it? You know, I'm never going to say no to seeing Nikki and Steph in the ring, but that's just because I'm a bit of a perv. But and the men's match, I think it was good. I think it was obviously better than the women's match. Overall, I think it was if you're going to give it a grade, I think you definitely got to give it a C plus because it wasn't the best of shows, but it wasn't the worst of shows either. I don't think. It's my opinion, you know. You want to go to the big lords of JD, Solo, Meltzer, and all that, then you carry on, and they probably know more than me. But I personally think that it was a decent show. Nothing egregious. It was just weren't that amazing. And you get shows like that, and that's just the way it goes. But we're going to get into Raw. Opened up with a Rhea Ripley. I'm not going to go through for this particular video. I'm not going to go dissect everything like move for move and stuff. It's going to be a 10-minute video, just telling you what happened last night on Raw. So we used to do these. We're gonna do them again. Because I don't want to go live. The reason why is I don't want to go live for these these Raw and SmackDowns every week because, in all fairness, they're not the greatest today. But last night I thought it was decent. It was a decent show again. Rhea and Io come out for their promo. They were interrupted. I think they asked to come out for Alexa and Charlotte. Alexa and Charlotte then said they want a shot at the champions. Obviously, Rhea and Io do as well. So Rhea and Io said, right, let's have a match tonight. The two teams. And that's what we got in that promo. Decent, said. Promo segment was fine, yeah. Cool. I thought it was pretty cool. We also had Bayley and Lyra. They're saying they want a tag match, so I think it's everyone in there for themselves, basically. Bron Breakker said he wants a championship match at CM Punk. The guy in the back. We then had the first of two semi-final matches in the last Time Is Now tournament, and in all fairness, I'm glad it's going to be over because it hasn't been the best of tournaments. But it was Jey Uso and LA Knight. Yeah. Decent match again. Problem with Jey Uso is some of his stuff is not the best. But Jey, I think that in the end of this match, Jey hit the Jey hit the soup kick. Uso hit the spear at the Uso splash. Oh, here we go, it's over. And LA Knight rolls him up with a crucifix and gets the win. Like I said, decent match. Nothing over the toply good, but it was good. It was decent. Solid match. Solid match. We had a Dom promo. Basically saying that he's the best again. He beat Cena and introduces Liv Morgan. Liv comes out saying that they all want the belts again. They're all the Judgment Day going to run Raw again, which I thought was a bit weird because without Liv, they haven't been any good at all. But yeah, they're just a mission statement for what's going to go on coming up to the Rumble and stuff. So yeah, it was good. It was good. The World Tag Team Title match. I did watch it, but I was a bit in and out of it. But it was a decent match. Again, a solid, like I said, a solid match. I think Dragon at the end, Dragon Lee wiping out Xavier Woods. AJ gets the Styles Clash on Kofi Kingston. I can never call Kofi Kingston properly. I gotta do the Jamaican accent. Kofi Kingston, man. And AJ Styles and Dragon Lee still the World Tag Team Champions. Then after that, they seen Adam Pearce, and they said, "Oh, we're gonna face the Raiders next week." What do you mean? When's the last time you seen the Raiders? In June, July. This show, man. Again, like I remember AEW should do this as well. It's a WWE thing as well. I'm not just singling at AEW. WWE, both companies do it. All of a sudden, it's just some fucker who we haven't seen for months. I'm like, what have you done with him, man? But that's just me being. It's a fun tag match, though. Before it was a very fun tag match. Then seen Stephanie in the back, and then Liv Morgan comes up to her and she said, "I'm glad you won the title, but I'm coming for you." She expected. Then had a Vision promo, very good promo from Bron Breakker. I'm gonna try. I think I wrote down. No, I haven't. I thought I wrote down what he said word for word, but basically, he's actually coming after Punk. He's coming after Punk, and on January the 5th, he's going to beat the monkey out of him. And I hope they strap him, man. I hope they put a strap on him because it would make sense because he's brilliant. Braun's brilliant. He deserves it. So Logan Paul in the background going, "Damn, son!" So yeah, that was funny. We then had semi-final number 2. Gunther versus Solo Sikoa. Didn't expect this match to be any good, and it was brilliant. Fair play, really good match, and it was definite A start. Just beating the bejesus out of each other, which was good. It was nice to see. I think he went for the spike on the apron, missed that. I think they got back in the ring. The referee was distracted by Tala. So Gunther again, right, okay, Dick kicks it. He kicked him in the balls, hits him with a powerbomb, and we get in LA Knight versus Gunther on SmackDown this coming Friday. LA Knight comes out at the end of that match and says, "Right, see you on SmackDown." He said, "But yeah, really good match, really good match." We then had main event, which it does seem to be. It does seem that it seemed like it was nothing got. It does seem like he's flown through this, but that's all that happened. There was four matches. Then I had Rhea Ripley and Io Sky against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Decent for what we got. I thought they could have had a lot more going on, but it ended in a disqualification because the Kabukis come out. Flair broke up. Basically, they went for the Rhea hit with a riptide. I think she hit Alexa with a riptide. Io then hit the moonsault. Charlotte just broke it up, and then the Kabukis coming straight out. So nice near fall, and then Charlotte beat Daniel's Shield then until Bayley and the Kabukis beat up all 4. Bayley and Lyra can make to make the save. Then Raquel Rodriguez, of course, Roxanne Perez, and Liv Morgan arrived and beat the bejesus out of all the baby faces. and the tag team champions, I think, as well. And Liv Morgan holding up the tag titles with Raquel to the end of the year. Decent show. Like I said, nothing over the top. Triple H maybe shouldn't have opened his mouth saying it was going to be an epic show, but he seems to do that quite a lot. Him and Tony Khan just don't know when to like shut up, basically. So, but yeah, overall decent show. You know, we got two good semi-final matches and a main event that should have gone longer, but is what it is. I am going to do this for SmackDown on Saturday morning as well. Well, it'll be Saturday afternoon. It'll be Saturday evening, I suppose. But so yeah, I'm going to do these only for Raw and SmackDown, and obviously the pay-per-views I'll be going live for. So that's the plan going forward. And of course, we are going to be continuing to doing matches on WWE 2K. I'm getting a PS5 now in about 2 hours. It's been delivered. So 4 matches will be going up tonight. Well, tonight / in the morning. Obviously, got to get everything sorted, but this should be sorted by this evening. So let us know if you want any more suggestions for tomorrow and the next day and the next day after that. But like I said, we'll be live next time I'm doing one of these reviews with you. It'll be on Saturday afternoon. So we'll put it up for. We'll try and put these up for 2:00. We'll try and put these up for 2:00 after 3 o'clock afternoon time. So that's the plan anyway. So thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed me rambling on for a couple of minutes, make sure you give us a like, subscribe if you're new, and of course watch the entire video because then we can start getting memberships here. So till next time, see you when I see you.